Yeah, people, welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser. Greatest podcast known to man as voted by Mandy Manderson, Randy Randerson, and Grandy Blanderson. Motherfucker, what? Shout out to everybody who's tuning in live right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. We got Doug Desautel's, OG Mickey, iBook Boy, The Sixth Prodigy, Dread, The Goose, 902 Rider, Mellow Type. We had Watson, I saw earlier, maybe even a couple more stragglers. We got iBook Boy watching from a bar in the UK, probably saying some weird shit like, "Oh, give me a couple of snatches, you goddamn crikey, fucking," I don't know any UK slang. "Give me some crockets and some fucking bonnets, you wanker." Some shit like that probably going on. Who knows what sport they're watching? Probably something with shuttlecock flying around, fucking chasing around some other animal. I don't know what it is. We got Keith King in the chat also. We got some new faces. We got some old faces because people are different ages in the world. Me, I'm pretty old, but I got that young face. Then again, the fatter I get, I feel like it's going to make me look older. As far as topics today, we're going to talk a little bit about guns. We're going to talk about annoying people. It's been a quiet week for me. I bought some moonshine. We're going to talk about Thrasher Buster Bale. We're going to talk about some deadbeat ass friends. And of course, we're going to start today with a trivia question. So you guys get a chance to win a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack unless you're located in the UK, you wanker, eating your croquettes and fucking playing with your shuttlecock, because I don't want to send the stickers that far away because it costs extra money. So, do you want a chance to win a free Ninja Lifestyle sticker pack? Well, then answer this very simple skateboarding related question. Who, during this week, famous female professional skateboarder who famously dropped out of Battle at the Barracks? I have a theory about this, but first we have to get some answers in the chat. TSA Skater says, Leticia Buffoni. I actually can't name more than two famous female pro skaters, so TSA is the winner. He gets a free sticker pack delivered right to him. Talk to me on Instagram or Facebook or Discord or Twitter or whatever to claim your prize. Dread the Goose says, Samaria Brevard. Who? That's first off, that ain't even no real name. There ain't no person on earth named Samaria Brevard. Second off, if there was a person by that name, they would not be a female pro skater competing in Battle at the Barracks women's division. Anyways, so here's my theory. Leticia Buffoni probably has an agent or some people around her advising her about what women's Battle at the Barracks has become. I get it. We've talked about it several times. I don't want to be looked at as some anti-feminist, man-splaining asshole. But here's the thing. Women's Battle at the Barracks is kind of boring, and it kind of falls short, especially compared to men's Battle at the Barracks. So, for the number one female skateboarding athlete to participate, I feel like it can only go bad, right? Can you imagine if the number one, probably also highest paid, most well-known female skateboarder, if she falls on a kickflip, her stock goes down immensely. So I just think the idea that putting her in a contest against people that are likely to beat her is going to be bad for her career. Now, maybe they're covering it up with some sort of injury story. Oh, maybe she fucking sprained her ankle or hurt her wrist, or maybe she has a photo shoot that day. But I feel like if you were that person's agent, or if you had Leticia's best interest at heart in your mind, you would not let her compete because it's very unlikely that she can hang with these other people. You don't want these other chicks moving up in life. This is a power play move. This is the NV Energy power play. 2 minutes in the box. Marc-Andre Fleury. This is the way to do it for her because she can only look bad. Or, I mean, of course she could possibly win, but there's some fucking hitters out there. They got chicks starting off with nollie heels. They got bitches doing hard flips, fucking blowing people's minds. I believe I saw a chick kickflip a 7 stair, which getting a little scary now. Ooh, not the whole 7. Oh, I would give you a 6, but not all 7 of that kickflip. So, anyways, trivia question is over. Let's jump into the news real quick because I wanted to start off by saving your guys' lives. More than 100 vegetable products recalled for Listeria concerns, including Del Monte and Trader Joe's. I know a lot of you guys eat your broccoli from Trader Joe's. I know that for a fact because we talk about it all the time. No, we don't. Actually, most of you fucking fat, ugly people probably don't even eat vegetables. You probably didn't eat them when you were a kid. You don't eat them now. I do. I eat them just because I know they're good for me. That's literally the only reason I would ever get asparagus or broccoli. Pretty much, here's my go-to thing if I'm getting steak. You get a nice steak, a ribeye, get it when it's $10 off at Kroger, because every once in a while, they'll do that deal where you get a fucking 2 ribeyes for like $9, and on the side, it'll be like $12 savings, and you're like, holy shit, dude. My whole life is about to change. Then you go and you get some asparagus. You might get 1 or 2 strips of bacon from the little butcher area. Put the bacon in. That way you take what you had with the broccoli or the asparagus, and now you make it unhealthy. But it's still green, so it still feels healthy. I just changed your guys' lives. Oh, bam! Bang! Thank you, Emerald. Air fryer. Fuck you. So, yeah. If you guys are eating vegetables, be careful with these frozen veggies. First off, if you're eating vegetables, man, you shouldn't be eating the frozen ones. Unless you're just that lazy. The only time I ever used to eat frozen vegetables is when I was making, like, omelets and shit, because you never know when an omelet kind of vibe is going to come on you, right? Or come in you. Either way. The Man Packaging Company is voluntarily recalling more than 100 vegetable products sold in the United States and Canada for possible Listeria contamination. The recall is in response to a notification by the Food and Drug Administration and the Canadian Food Inspection Agency for a potential contamination of Listeria monocytogenes. Wanthac says, fuck vegetables. Well, first off, motherfucker, they saying fuck you too, you skinny bitch. Also, motherfucker, the day that little chicken fingers, little dinosaur chicken bites get recalled, you're dead. You're gonna show up dead in somebody's fucking dumpster. Because that's all that guy eats. The packages have a, quote, best if enjoyed by, date of October 11th, 2019 to November 16th, 2019. What if you enjoy them at a different date? Best if enjoyed by. I like that it's like, it doesn't say these things are gonna go bad. It's like, they're the best if enjoyed by. It'd be great if it went best, good, okay, like mediocre, not very good, and then gross. If it was like best if enjoyed by 2019, okay 2020, getting worse if you enjoy this food at 2022, quote, probably unenjoyable after 2050. Best if enjoyed by. See, they don't say that shit if you're buying like meat. It doesn't say maybe would be cool if you sold it by Friday. It says like must sell by date. Motherfucker. The packages have a best if enjoyed by date. The packaged vegetables were sold under a variety of brand names. Now this annoys me. First off, Mann's, H-E-B, Del Monte, Hungry Root, Market Side, O Organics, Signature Farms, Cisco, and Trader Joe's. You're telling me they got 15 different fucking brands selling the exact same vegetables. And they're all mixed random bullshit vegetables. That pisses me off. Because I bet half of this shit is twice the price of each other. For no reason. There needs to be more transparency in the broccoli biz. I've been saying it for years. Now, I understand. Also, as Jesus Thinks I'm to Die For has said in the chat, quote, organics. One of these fucking companies is called Organics. Why? if it's not organic and if it's just being given out to men. You know, these are probably just fucking 3D printed pieces of vegetable. There have been no reported illnesses associated with these products to date, according to the company. So how did they find out? You're telling me that these fucking companies are making vegetables, shipping them off to just whoever wants them to rebrand them as their own. You're telling me there's some independent scientist going through each fucking leaf of spinach going, yep, that's got Listeria, all right. I can see the mononucleosis on the side, and that's going to be a recipe for disaster, young man. No fucking way. Dread the Goose says, impeach broccoli. Listeria monocytogenes is a pathogenic, oh, here we go. Steve tries to read. Bacteria that can cause listeriosis. Listeriosis can cause fevers, headaches, stiffness, nausea, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Liquid gang in healthy individuals. However, it said the infection can be fatal for some people, pregnant women and their newborn, adults over the age of 65, and people with weakened immune systems are most at risk, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. An estimated 1.6 thousand people. That is not a point, that is a comma. 1.6 thousand people are infected by listeriosis every year, and approximately 260 die, according to the CDC. Whatever. If you have any questions, call the company. Okay, everyone, call this number. Fucking put on your greatest UK accent and tell them that you have you need Listerine. I don't know, whatever. Next article. Henderson mom shot by police after allegedly stabbing her 7-year-old son 25 times. Now, I'm all for this. You stab a kid, you get shot. I feel like every week here we have some dumbass story about somebody getting shot for fucking up a kid. Here's my thing, dude. You want to get shot, just fuck up a kid. You shouldn't be doing it, but if you want to die, do it. But here's my thing. If you want to die that bad, if you want to get shot by police and die, just save the kid and go jump off a bridge or something. Go drown or jump off a bridge. Go get hit by a car. Go lay on the train tracks or something. Do anything other than hurt a kid, you piece of shit mom. Let's read. A struggle with an, quote, agitated woman who police believe stabbed her son preceded an officer-involved shooting in Henderson last month. Oh, I think we talked about this. Actually. Henderson is actually a nice area of town. You know what? We discussed this a couple weeks ago. So, well, now we know that mom died, and that's good. This is a happy ending. I don't want to reread something we've already talked about. Go back and go into the archives of the podcast, and you guys can hear about that. Yeah, that mom's dead, and we're all going to have a nice party later today with donuts and cookies. Me and my friends are all going to the bar. We're going to sit down. We're going to high-five each other because that mom should not be alive. Good. Bye. See ya. Next article. Despite warning signs, Boulder City pet owners still bury their furry friends at an old cemetery. Now, here's what I'm wondering. The warning signs. Does this mean there's actually a sign that says, please don't bury pets here? Or is there like a warning sign? Like, ooh, like a spooky ghost is coming in saying, don't fucking bury the pets here. What is a warning sign? Or another warning sign could be when it rains, the dead pet bodies come to the surface. I want to know what the warning sign is, because it should say, despite no trespassing signs, or something like that. What's a warning sign? What is it warning you of? Hey, don't bury your pet here, or else, you son of a gun. When I see you again, I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You iota. What do you mean a warning sign? I'm confused. New crosses and fresh plots show pet owners in southern Nevada continue to bury their pets inside the withering Boulder City Pet Cemetery despite warning signs prohibiting it. Boulder City officials erected a fence and signs against the practice years ago. Oh, they built a wall. And look what happened. They're still burying fucking animals. Newer white crosses Wait a minute. Why is the cross got to be white? But newer white crosses with dates as recent as October 2019 illustrate grieving pet owners' reluctance to adhere to the rules. So they still do it. They're putting fucking pets in this place they're not supposed to be. We found everything from lizards, snakes, cats, dogs, even horses, and a few mules or donkeys. We can't tell the difference because they're dead. What in the fuck is going on? This guy's taking pictures of the plots, publishing pictures. He says there's approximately 2,000. What do you win? Like, what do you get? How do you get that as a hobby? You get people who are like food critics on Instagram. They just go and they eat food all day. And then I took a picture of my food and I liked it. Now I get paid somehow. I don't know how, but I do it. This guy's like the weird fucking dead animal version of that. I live in Boulder City. I live a block away from an abandoned pet cemetery. Every weekend I go and take a picture of it. And then I publish a book that you can put on your coffee table if you're into dead animals, I guess. Who falls into that job? Who's buying these dead pictures? I am confused, and that's why I don't have any reason to ever want to go to Boulder City. Piece of shit place. It really is. Boulder City's like, half hour outside of Las Vegas, and it's oftentimes confused. A lot of freestyle skateboarders out there. Fucking really, really muddying the waters out there. Just an all-around terrible place to be. Nobody wants to be out there. All the buildings look old and shitty. I don't want to be out there for nothing. Actually, I made a video out there a long time ago. I forgot what it's called, but I filmed a bunch of weird shit for sale at this, I don't know what you would call it. It's a building that sells weird things, like weird statues and like old signs. And I fucking think the video was called I'm So Happy. Or I was just filming statues making their voice. And not surprising, it did not go viral. It's just me fucking around. I had some good videos back then. I think I have a great video called Don't Spray Me. If you guys want to have your minds blown right now, Google Don't Spray Me YouTube. And it's a video of me just looking at statues, making voices, being a goddamn fool. Anyways. Some of them have made really expensive headstones. They've gone to professional headstone makers. Okay, this is not news, okay? People found a cemetery. They don't have a number to call, so there's no office. So they just go, you know what? Free for all. Boulder City, free for all place. Piece of shit fucking just the armpit of Southern Nevada. So fuck it. We're just going to bury a dead pet there. Where else are you going to put them? In a trash? What do people do with dead pets? I have no idea. I think I would have mine cremated. And then I would take him to the dog park and blow all his cremated ashes. Or maybe up to the top of a mountain. I don't even want to think about what would happen if my dog fucking died. Oh, that'd be so sad. Next article. Buffalo Wild Wings turns deadly. A routine... This could be like a thousand ways to die. A routine mopping turns deadly at a Buffalo Wild Wings. Authorities say a commonly used bleach compound may have reacted with acidic floor residue to create toxic fumes, killing a manager and sickening at least 13 others. Are you afraid of the dark? This happened recently, November 8th, 2019. What's today? November 8th, 2019. Jesus Christ. Authorities are still investigating how a routine cleaning procedure at a Buffalo Wild Wings outside Boston led to the death of the restaurant's manager and the hospitalization of at least 13 other people. You're telling me 13 people dead? That's not a sign of some demonic entities? Lily's been had me watching all these fucking scary movies lately, The Conjuring and all this. You're telling me Buffalo Wild Wings, already a haunted place if you go there during a football game, leaves 13 people dead. I'm telling you guys, man, don't go in there. You say Buffalo Wild Wings 3 times fast, Beetlejuice comes out of your fucking mirror. The number of victims is expected to rise as health and fire officials encourage anyone who was in or near the restaurant at the time of the incident, an attempt to wash the kitchen's floor, to see their doctors. They may have inhaled fumes. What happened here? Investigators are looking at the possibility that an employee poured a bleach-based cleaning compound on the kitchen floor to clean it before the Thursday dinner rush, not realizing that the floor had been treated earlier with an acidic agent. What would the acidic agent be, and why are these cleaning products together? I don't know. But I'm trying to find out, goddammit. The alkaline bleach and the acidic residue on the floor may have interacted, sending out a cloud of noxious fumes and or voodoo witchcraft. We're not quite sure. The employee immediately backed away, according to press reports. The manager, who died, attempted to prevent the situation from worsening by scraping away the bleach with a squeegee. Witnesses say he was overcome by fumes, but managed to stagger outside, where he was found on the ground by emergency personnel summoned to the scene. They rushed him to the hospital, where medical personnel were unable to save him. So this guy, I'm not going to make a joke about this. This guy fucking died trying to help other people from this fucking toxic gas. So this guy, kind of like a Buffalo Wild Wing hero, or just a hero in general, because I try to not think I'm a super selfish guy, but if my lungs feel like they're disintegrating from the inside out, I'm dipping out. I'm just going to say, hey, everybody, we got some type of gas leak. Let's get the fuck out the building. You guys will all get your money back, or something like that, you know? But I would not be in there just like, you know what, dude? I'm the manager. I'm going to fucking get down. I'm going to fix this myself. Fuck no. You know what? He probably didn't know that. But for it to be bad enough for him to stagger outside and then not live, this guy really went above and beyond to try to help other people. So shout out to him. Hopefully he gets the credit that he deserves. We are shocked and saddened to learn of this horrific accident at our franchise-owned sports bar, and we are working closely with our franchise and the authorities while they conduct an investigation. That's scary, man. It's scary to think that you could just be doing your job, hanging out, you see something gross on the ground, you go to clean it up, and then you can't fucking breathe because you're trying to be a nice guy. What a fucking terrible thing. Dread the Goose says they're trying to deflect with all this franchise verbiage. What they're trying to say is Buffalo Wild Wings as an entity didn't just send a bunch of acid over there. That's probably what they're trying to say. Maybe not necessarily deflect. Anyways, that's all for the news. Let me tell you guys a little bit about my life and what happened this week. I saw a great cartoon, 2 in fact. If you guys like animated films, you're going to love these. I like animated films. I love it. Everything from WALL-E to Minions, even to some old school shit, old school Lion King. Last week, I watched new school animated Lion King. It was amazing. This week, new that I saw coming to America, Fievel. It's called An American Tale. It's about a mouse who comes from like Russia or something like that. He comes from Russia to America, start a new life in like the fucking 1700s. Or 1600s, I don't know. Comes to America, this little mouse. He gets into all type of trouble. It's great. Later, there's a sequel called Fievel Goes West, which I remember that one a little more vividly. But you got to check it out if you want to watch some animated films. Fievel. Also, I watched one called The Frog and the Princess. Frog and the Princess, I think, is a probably newer movie because it seems to be animated a bit better. But if you like animated films, you have to check out Frog and the Princess. It's fucking dope. It's about this princess and this frog, and the characters are dope because it's set in New Orleans. So you get all these characters with weird accents, and really nice, really nice movie. By the way, if anyone watches An American Tale, which is the one where Fievel, the little mouse, goes to America, I want you guys to pay attention to his hat, because his hat plays a big role in the movie, and I feel like there might have been some fuck-ups in the movie, because I feel like in one scene he has a hat, next scene no hat, next scene has a hat, next scene doesn't have a hat. Lily first noticed it, and then I started paying attention, and I'm trying to figure out where this guy's hat's going all the time, because I can see that happening in a live action movie, because you have to reshoot the scenes so many times. Like, oh, he has a hat here, doesn't have a hat here. I see it all the time in gun movies. They'll be like, oh, in this scene he's left-handed, in this scene he's right-handed, left-handed again, right-handed again. The gun's in this hand, now the gun's in this hand. Fucking annoys me. but I've never noticed it in a cartoon, especially with something as obvious as a hat. And the hat is like half the story. So you guys got to check that out. Dread the Goose says, have I seen Brave Little Toaster? I have. It's been a long time. I don't remember liking Brave Little Toaster that much because from what I remember, the plot was really slow. There was a lot of dead space, a lot of slow, quiet moments versus the typical Disney movie where instead of having a slow, quiet moment, they sing a song. I kind of like tapping my feet and shit in a moment where like maybe there's not a lot of action, so now you just sing a song. Okay, cool. That's good. That's my opinion. Anyways, I'm selling a gun, SIG P226 9mm, stainless. I'm trying to sell it. I put it on Instagram today. I took it off right away, and I realized something. People on Instagram don't understand gun laws because I got a lot of DMs of people not understanding like, oh, whoa, well, you're really gonna fucking sell a gun on Instagram? No, I'm just letting people know it's for sale. Whoa, super illegal, bro. Bunch of bullshit on there about I can't fucking sell a gun. I live in America, you fucking assholes. I also live in Nevada, a fairly free state. I can do what I want to do. I know the laws. It always baffles me when somebody tries to come on and like kind of belittle you on some shit that they have no idea about. It's almost like these people that are always arguing about like more gun laws and they say, yeah, to buy a gun, you should have to get a background check. And then you go, you do. You already do, you fucking idiot. Well, to carry concealed, you should not be allowed to have any felonies. That's already been a law. Thank you for researching. Thank you for having an opinion based on no research at all. So that was kind of the deal this morning. Also, I wrote, anyone wants this, send me your best offer, Las Vegas only. So I got 10 DMs that said how much. Not a single person read the instructions, which it drives me crazy on Ninja Review because I give you a very specific way to contact me. I say, hey, if you want to be on Ninja Review, find me on Facebook. Type in Ninja Lifestyle. Send me a message with a YouTube link. Make sure the YouTube video is HD. Here's what happens. Half the videos I get are not HD. Half the submissions I get are on Instagram or on Twitter. They're definitely not anywhere on there. Half of them are just people send me one clip of them saying put me on Ninja Review. It's just complete, like they listen to what you say and then completely ignore it. So anyways, on Gun Broker, this gun's starting bid is about $750. So I probably would have took $600 for it. So one of my close friends sends me a fucking text message, says, I'll give you $450 for it. And I'm like, dude, I'm insulted. Because first off, I go to a fucking pawn shop and get $450 for this thing. And they'll throw in a fucking AR mag. You know what I mean? I'll get something for free. So I'm insulted that the cheapest you could possibly buy this gun anywhere is going to be $550. So you're going to give me $450 for it. That's basically just saying, hey, if I buy this from you right now, I can sell it the very same day and rip you off for $100. Oh, that annoys me. That fucking bothers me. This shit is stainless, nice, heavy, SIG. You go buy a brand new SIG right now, it's going to be $700. For sure. I don't know, whatever. Even a black one, a non-stainless one. It just makes me annoyed that happened. And also just all the kids on there. People with fucking bullshit like cartoon profile pictures. And then their profile says, I'm 12 years old. I really like Extentacion. He's my favorite rapper. And then they write to you, you know that's illegal, right? And it's like, bitch, you know, like you're not even allowed to look at a cigarette yet. You're not even allowed to fucking inhale secondhand smoke, you little bitch. You're gonna tell me about my local gun law? Get the fuck out of here. I don't know, whatever. Also in my life, one of my buddies died. Somebody I used to skate with back in the day. Also somebody who I used to do jiu-jitsu with. He died, he passed away. We had a lot of mutual friends. I hadn't spoke to the guy in probably like 5 years. So we weren't close, so it doesn't really affect me that deeply. But it affects a lot of my friends, and it was a very sad time. Two things. First off, I really want to know how he died, but it's really rude to ask, so I don't know how to go about that. I've been trying to like Facebook lurk and shit, and I know it's not, you know, the nicest thing to do, and I know it's kind of like fucking cold, and it's not very, what's the word I'm looking for, where you're trying to be chill about it, where you're trying not to ruffle any feathers. I'm trying to be like respectful. about it, but I want to know. So am I weird for wanting to know how this guy died? And maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm fucking an asshole. But number 2, all my friends are writing these nice things, sharing pictures of them together. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. You know, you do that for closure. You go on Facebook, you say, RIP to my friend, you know, hope you're doing fine, whatever. Here's a picture of us. This was our favorite time hanging out. And it gives you closure to share a picture of your friend, you know, and share his memory and, you know, let his memory live on forever. You know, that's a nice thing to do. But oh my God, it makes me angry to talk about it right now. Somebody did that. And my friend wrote, man, I wish I could go back in time. I miss you, dude. If I would have known that was our last time talking, I would have, you know, we would have really connected deeper or whatever. I wish I could go back in time. One of the first comments is, you know, you can go back in time. All you need to do is take the right amount of ketamine and you can jump from the space-time continuum and you can go back in time. That fucking comment it makes me so fucking mad that you would turn someone's closure and their nice posts about their dead friend into your weird fucking gibberish drug babble. It drives me fucking crazy. It drives me fucking crazy. Like you're like the lamest version of some fucking Joe Rogan wannabe. I can't fucking... You would take someone's death to turn it into you sort of like, hey, everybody, look at me. I do drugs and I fucking think I'm crazy and I can go back in time. That's not helping anyone. Oh, that made me so fucking mad. Oh, you know, you can go back. You can see him again. All you have to do is fucking take the right amount of ketamine, jump across the space-time continuum. Dude, oh my God. Fucking somebody dies. Motherfucker, if I die and somebody says that shit, you have the right to go beat their fucking ass on sight. If I die and somebody writes some dumb shit like that, you have the right to just fade these motherfuckers on sight. Oh, that drives me fucking mad. So anyways, it's been a really quiet week. And it's not been a quiet week because that guy died. Because like I said, I didn't know him that well. I don't know what's going on with me. Last weekend was just kind of like a lot of drinking, a lot of hanging out. Monday, didn't feel like doing shit. Tuesday, didn't feel like doing shit. Wednesday, Thursday, all the same. You know, I'm playing my video games, but I haven't really been myself. I haven't really been my upbeat, cheery self, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if maybe I'm just getting old or if maybe I'm drinking too much. Maybe I'm not drinking enough because it's this weird thing. Okay, if I'm like kind of depressed or sad about something, I kind of want to go drink and kind of be by myself, right? If I'm having a great fucking time with my life and I just made a bunch of money, it's payday, I want to drink with my friends. But right now, I don't know. I just kind of want to just fucking sit on my couch and watch TV and barely drink at all. And I don't know what's going on with me. I've been really slow this week. And I've been bitching a lot about my friends on Twitch. And this isn't like a money thing. Okay? It's a thing about wanting to surround yourself with people that motivate you and inspire you. I say this all the time. When Andy Strock comes to town and Doug and all the Revive guys, John Hill, even Josh Katz and them, they come to town, they jump on a skateboard, we're fucking working all day, everyone has this idea, like, oh, I want to try to do this video, I want to try to do this trick, oh, let's do this and do that, oh, then let's go eat here, oh, then let's grab a couple beers. It's like everyone's kind of like on the same mindset. And then I get to be like around my friends, and it's just like, yeah, dude, like they're sneaking liquor into the bar and nobody wants to hang out, or some of them don't drink at all, or some got their own fucking issues. So the other day, yesterday, in fact, I was watching the Golden Knights play the Maple Leafs. We lost 2-1, which is really sad. We lost in overtime, which is whack as fuck. But, so one of my friends hits me up. He goes, hey, what's going on? Can I come by? I said, yeah, dude, fucking pick up, bring me 2 beers and let's watch the game. Ghosted. Never heard from him again. Why? Because I said, can you grab 2 beers? For any of my other friends, you guys watch the old videos we used to do? Me, my homie Rye Dog, Big Tony. We used to go downtown, just get drunk all day. It's not a matter of having money, okay? It's a matter of just wanting to be like responsible for the fun of everybody, right? So it was never an issue of like, oh, like who's going to grab the beer? Whoever's closest to the beer is going to grab the beer. Whoever's closest to the bar is going to buy the drinks. It's not about the money. But the fact that I say bring 2 beers and then I get ghosted immediately is annoying. And then one of my other homies hit me up, very same day, same situation, saying, what are you doing right now? I said, I'm not doing shit, man. And he goes, oh, let's go and do this. I was like, dude, I'm down, but how about you come here first? We finish watching the game, drink a few beers, and then we go out, we can carpool or whatever. He goes, all right, cool. I say, all right, grab a 12-pack and let's do it. Because I'm on the road. I can pay for this shit. I got cash here. What happens? Guess what the fuck happens? Ghosted. Then I say, tonight, I'm going to say, hey, let's go to the bar. Okay? We'll go to the bar. We'll show up. A couple of my friends. I'll buy the first round. I guarantee you after that, 2 of them are going to leave. And I'm not saying that's responsible for me, like, for my attitude or whatever. But it's I feel like somebody yesterday said you got to reevaluate who you're hanging out with, because if they're not like, if you guys aren't building off each other, then maybe there's a weak link in the chain. And I feel like I'd never get that feeling when I got my friends coming from out of town, ever, because everyone's just grinding, trying to move forward in their life. And I have a lot of friends that I've had for years that are just kind of like, I've said it, man, they're content with mediocrity, and I feel like it might be like wearing off on me, man. It's hard for me to find somebody motivated to do anything, even skateboarding. Here's another example. I haven't named any people, but I've had specific people in my mind right now. Third person, even this week, they'll say, hey, you want to skate tomorrow? I'll say, yeah, I'll be skating at 5 o'clock. I'm going to Bunker Skate Park. They'll hit me in the morning. You skating today still? Yep, 5 o'clock, Bunker Skate Park. I show up at Bunker Skate Park, 5 o'clock, camera in hand, ready to, number one, I'm going to do all the work. I'm going to be doing all the filming. I'm going to be doing half the skating. I'm going to be doing all the editing. You just get a free video about it. You just get a free video that you can share with your friends and say, I skated today. I look cool. He even slow-moed it. Made me look cool. Got the cool angles. All you got to do is show up. Let me tell you how many times 5:45 rolls around and you get that text, who all's up there? Who all's up there, motherfucker? What? It needs to be a party. Like, there needs to be a party for you to want to come out and skate. I gotta sell motherfuckers. I gotta be a used car salesman to get you motherfuckers to come out and ride a skateboard. That shit fucking, it annoys me. And obviously I'm kind of exaggerating the story to make it entertaining, but it just gets on my fucking nerves that's every person now. Hey, be on time. Who all's up there? Bring two tall cans. $4 worth of drinks and I'll pay you back. If I gotta stop at the store, I'm not down to hang out. Hey, we're about to fucking go bowling later. Bring a 12-pack. We'll pregame, then we'll go bowling. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. It's just fucking, it's annoying, man. And, I don't know. I don't mind doing everything myself, you know what I mean, when it comes to skating or shit like that, but it's just one of those things where it gets me annoyed. You know what I mean? I would never let some shit like that slow me down, but it certainly does annoy me. And maybe you guys have something similar. It all comes down to I like being around people that want to grind. You know, grind. We got Wanthak in the chat. He's like damn near a professional video game player. Why? Because he grinds and grinds. Fucking 6 hours a day. If you don't feel good, he's grinding. If he does feel good, he's grinding. You know, Doug makes, a bunch of videos every single week. He's trying new shit all the fucking time. Maybe this will work. Maybe this idea. Let's go do a video here. Let's do a video with fishing. Let's do a review. Let's do a setup. Let's do this. Let's do that. These guys in the chat right now are grinders. Andy Schrock, always doing something. Fucking all these guys, when you're around them physically, it feels nice because you kind of get this kind of like you get this like game, recognized game kind of mentality. And then you kind of get like dragged away from that in my regular life. I go back to my regular life and I get dragged away from that. You know, and it's weird. It's a weird thing, and I don't know if that's related to how I've been feeling this week. But fuck it, it's Friday, we're gonna try to turn it around. Like I said, man, I'm having a bad week. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna try to turn it around myself. Okay? I'll try to turn it around today, because today's fucking Friday. Anyways. Buster Bale video is up on Thrasher. Somebody kickflip backlipped a double fucking kink rail. That shit is crazy. That shit is awesome. Double kink rail. If you guys haven't seen the video, definitely check it out. I only bring that up on the off chance that maybe you haven't seen the video. Moonshine. I bought some moonshine. Let me tell you why I did it. I went to this place called Lee's Discount Liquor. It's a big liquor store here, big chain, and they're huge. Liquor stores with thousands and thousands and thousands of wines, hundreds and hundreds of bottles of different vodkas and whiskeys and things from different countries, all kinds of crazy shit all over the place. Just fucking huge place of all this alcohol. I go in there, I get lost in the aisles, just looking around like, oh, look at this thing. Cool looking bottles shaped like fucking triangles, bottles shaped like lions, bottles with weird fucking dodecahedron shapes that no one knows what it is, bottles of fucking shit you never heard of, just wine by the fucking barrel, god damn it. So I'm walking around and I see this thing that says moonshine, caught my eye, and it says Mob Museum, Las Vegas made moonshine. The Mob Museum is located downtown Las Vegas, right by Fremont Street. I walk past it all the time. It's right next to where I get my tall can. I get a tall can, I walk past Mob Museum, and then I cut left on like 2nd Street, and I go over there, start drinking, whatever. So here's the thing. I see that and I go, I want to represent Vegas. And on the side of it, it says batch number 5, bottle number 122 or something like that. So this is one of the first 5 batches they ever made of moonshine, and it's in a little mason jar. So I go, oh, fuck, $19? Hell yeah, I'm buying that shit. Because I had moonshine once at a party from some guy from like fucking Louisiana or something. He brought some moonshine, just a regular mason jar, no logo at all. I sipped it, I said, damn, that's pretty smooth. He said, I'll get you fucked up. Had one sip, and I was good. Didn't smell it or anything, just tasted it. It wasn't bad, tasted it, some illegal bullshit fucking moonshine made in somebody's bathtub, whatever. I liked it, so I'm thinking, hey, they made this shit in Las Vegas, in the Mob Museum, so they're probably sticking to tradition. Maybe they're putting it in some type of barrel or giving it some type of smoky taste. Man, fuck it, I'll buy this shit. I bought it, dude. I tried to smell it. I had to put the top on. I said, nope, can't do this. So the next day, I mustered up some courage. I said, you know what? Moonshine is kind of like whiskey. So I put 1 shot of moonshine into a glass, poured an entire Coke, 12 ounces of Coke, 1 shot of whiskey, 12 ounces of Coke, couldn't drink it. So I got an even bigger glass. Then I put some carbonated lemonade in there, because some people do whiskey lemonades, to make it an even bigger drink. Guess what the fuck I had to do? I've never been more ashamed in my life, but you know what? I couldn't do it. I had to dump out perfectly good liquor, because that shit is undrinkable. That shit is undrinkable. It's so bad. I never thought I would encounter a liquor that is this horribly bad, that is so hard to drink that you cannot even mix it with something else. I don't even know how I'm going to get somebody else to drink this shit, because now I locked it up with my good liquors. I locked it up with my nice scotch. But I can't imagine anybody being able to drink this and not immediately throwing up. It tastes like burnt, hot ass butter. Burnt, hot ass butter. I drink it and it makes me feel like I'm kind of eating like a buttery popcorn, but also throwing up, and also my mouth is burning. It's terrible. Recon says apple pie moonshine is good. Apple pie was right next to that shit. Well, the apple pie that's like regulated, right? Because you can get apple pie moonshine probably illegally, but you can also get the legal apple pie moonshine, whatever. It was just, oh man, I don't know. It was just bad. I feel like I wasted my money. Sad about it. And now I have all this liquor that I don't know what to do with. What the fuck ever. Well, yeah, so that's all the stories I have for today's podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it, motherfuckers. What? If you are here in the chat, you don't have to leave, because we are going to be playing some video games. Video games. I want to play your video game. That's a song I made one time. A song I made right now, motherfucker. The podcast went pretty good. I came in here with no plans whatsoever, and I've managed to ramble for almost 45 straight minutes. That is a championship amount of time. I would be the greatest skateboarding commentator. You want to know why? Because there's no dead time. I can talk, I can speak, I can talk on skateboarding, and if skateboarding becomes stale, I can talk about moonshine for fucking 8 minutes. I can do it. I can tell a story about ketamine for 7 minutes. I can do it, man. I can bitch about my friends. Whatever. Benny46 says I should have got a trendy Hennessy. This is in relation to my recent tweet. People would not buy Hennessy if it was not cool. There's probably better made Hennessy's. What is it? Courvoisier? There's probably better versions of that that are sold for cheaper that don't give you the cool factor as Hennessy. And someone commented, same as Patron. I got a friend who's going to like super gnarly bartending college. Like, you got to learn everything about everything. You got to learn about what soil is the grapes growing in for certain wines across the world. You got to know about why does some liquor get shaken and some stirred. You got to learn about everything. Like, you got to learn about why a grape is the shape it is, or why winemakers look at a certain grape, or why Mexican liquor is different if it's made in Mexico versus here. You learn everything about everything. He's telling me that Patron is trash. He told me that shit. He said Patron is supposed to be a nice one. It's trash. Apparently everything that everyone likes is trash. So I don't know. Whatever. The thing is, you want to get what your money's worth, okay? If Patron is okay, that's cool. But if there's something cheaper that's made with better ingredients and tastes better that you don't know about just because it ain't cool, then you should get to work. Anyways, let's shout out everyone who donated today. We got a subscribe from OG Mickey. Keith King donated 200 bits. Dread the Goose is our newest follower. We got iBook Boy gave us 500 bits all the way from the UK. Jen Kiz, Corgis Love, not gonna say it. TSA Skater donated $2 saying drink up my man. And Keith King just donated 6 bits. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, stay tuned because we're gonna be doing a post show where we play some games. Maybe we make some more jokes. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. If you showed up late, don't worry. You can rewatch the first half of this podcast on Sunday on iTunes, Podbean, and YouTube. It comes out early in the morning, so if you got a long drive to work, you can listen to me. Congratulations to whoever won the trivia question today. Letizia Buffoni is afraid of battle at the barracks. Let me know your thoughts on vegetables. Let me know your thoughts on, what was the last article? The pet graveyard? No one cares about that. Let me know any stories you have in a comment on YouTube about friends that are unmotivating. Do they drag you down, or do you find a way to move forward, and how? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Stop Crying Poser. We have it every single Friday right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. Right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Shout out to an anonymous cheerer with that 69 bits. Let's play that motherfucking intro. Goddamn motherfucker. Whoa. Oh, shout out to Want That, Keith King, Guy, Just Keith King, OG Mickey, Benny 46 Drift, Doug Desatells, TSA Skater, and Anonymous. Play that intro, motherfucker. What?